Hey everyone, it's Rabbi Shmuel, Pollen. We're going to do a little bit of a mystical video today.
Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Yeah, the one who thinks that he is incapable of losing any argument ever, immediately proving that he's probably lost literally every single one he's ever had. Because without self-awareness, you lose at everything in life. It's kind of important. Anyway, we're going all mystical today, are we? Well, that sounds wondrous. We must be getting in real deep today, and I'm sure that's not an analogy that will come back to haunt us all. Anal orgy.
And it's going to be a little bit longer and a little more complicated.
I don't know, man. 5 minutes isn't all that long, and I can't imagine you're going to get all that complex with these things. I mean, I know a simple idea can be elegant, but in my experience, most good ideas can be rattled on about for hours and hours and hours, while a lot of stupid ideas have so little depth that you're done in a flash. And yet, correcting those stupid ideas takes forever. It's why it's so funny when someone responds to one of my videos with, "Ha ha ha, it took you 20 minutes to respond to a 3-minute video. I am very smart." That's not the dunk you think it is on anyone but yourself.
But in the end, you're going to come out with a very new appreciation of your day-to-day life.
Well, I for one am really looking forward to it. I do need to start appreciating my life more. I mean, the world's basically on fire, while at the same time the oceans are rising, and don't even get me started on how precarious world politics is of late. It feels like the world could blow up at any moment, and I for one can't fucking wait. I mean, no more humans, right? What's not to love?
And I think it's worth it to sit through this video to gain that perspective.
Oh yeah, I forgot just how much this dude seems to think of himself. I hope that my videos are entertaining, perhaps even funny, and maybe, just maybe, that it'll teach you something that you didn't know before, although as always do double check. Me am the big stupid, and could very well be wrong. But to assume that anything I do is good by default and could be enjoyed by absolutely everyone, even if I am really happy with how it turned out, is just really weird to me.
We start off with a question, and the question is God in the bathroom?
I'm sorry, what now? Is God in the bathroom? Let me check. No, it's just Mama sick, but I can see how you could make that mistake as the thunderous booms come from there as she takes her bi-monthly shit. Seriously, I don't know where she fucking keeps it all. She eats just as much as I do, and I don't feel right if I haven't done it at least a couple of times a day. Anyway, enough about shit, let's talk about shit. Ideas.
And it seems like a strange question, but there's two ways to look at it. You could say that's disrespectful if he's in the bathroom.
Oh, you don't mean is he currently in the bathroom, you mean is he always in the bathroom? You know, the old metaphysical, omnipresent gubbins type of way. Basically, does God watch you pee-pee poo-poo, or other things that happen in that room when you think that no one is looking? Talking to you, Christopher. And two ways of looking at it. I think there's more than that, but sure. Is it disrespectful? I mean, yes, but only because we all know that he's jacking it while you do so, and doesn't even pay. That's basically wage theft, God. Other people have to pay good money to watch me crap out an entire skeleton. What makes you think having omnipresence gets you a free ticket to the show?
Or you could say, no, we need him in the bathroom. Sometimes we actually need help in the bathroom.
All right, he's got us there. I mean, who hasn't been having the biggest, spiciest crap of their existence and shouted, "Dear God, what the f*** did I even eat?" And he never answers. You would think that if he was going to show up, it's when you're having cold sweats and delirium. It's a perfect time to convince someone that you're real. But no, apparently that's not spiritual enough for him. Hey, I didn't fucking ask him to be there this time.
When things don't come out right.
Things don't come out right? Are we talking directionally? Because a good trick for that is to use a funnel and several meters of tubing. But if you mean, like, in the correct form, well, there's only so many ways you should expect your poop to look. It's basically a matter of shades and consistency. And frankly, if you are deciding how your poop should look, well, that's not really up to you. Although, to be fair, perhaps he means he's been shitting out purple icosahedrons. When I'm really sorry to tell you, but you have a bad case of unnatural 20s, and there is nothing we can do for you. I suggest you get your affairs in order.
And He's abandoning us if he's not in the bathroom. So
Okay, but in all seriousness, what difference does it actually make? I mean, you're still having a painful shit or whatever. He doesn't make that go away, and it's not like he's going to call an ambulance if you strain so hard that you pass out and hit your head on the side of the tub. No, you are going to be found days later, half naked with your bare shit-covered ass sticking into the air, while bleeding from every single hole. Just how we found and subsequently buried Grandpa Sick. It's what he would have wanted.
it's wrong if he's not in the bathroom, but some people say it's wrong if he is in the bathroom. And
First off, that's a hilarious pose, and second, the idea doesn't really make sense either way. Either he's omnipresent and he just is in the bathroom. I mean, it's like asking if it's wrong for there to be a bath in the bathroom. It just wouldn't be what it is. Now, is it weird to think you are being watched when most people wouldn't want another person to watch them? Well, yeah, most people are private about that shit. Mostly because you just don't know if it's going to be so smelly that you're even offended by your own effluence. And it's simply not worth the risk that isn't going to happen. What is the point of doing a shit if you can't share it with everyone?
what I want to say is this question is actually a much larger question.
Yeah, there's nothing like going for a quick piss only to discover that you apparently have the entire contents of 3 goddamn barrels stored away in your bladder. You only got up because you saw the delivery was up next, and now you're whizzing like your life depends on it, hoping that you aren't going to have to stick a cork in there just to answer the door. I'm pretty sure that's bad for you.
Because what is going to the bathroom?
Whoever said we don't cover the real hard-hitting topics on this channel? Those philosophical questions that have baffled the greatest minds for generations and still have no concrete answers for to this very day. Everyone, and they're right to do so, but hey, going to the bathroom means number 1, number 2, or you really need to read shampoo bottles for about 40 minutes. These great explanations and more brought to you only on the Sir Sick Show.
It's a process. It's not something you wake up to do.
I fucking hope that's not the case, because otherwise you do this thing called pissing, or worse, shitting the bed, and it in most cultures is considered not exactly a good thing. And when you reach a certain age, it's something you wake up to do more and more, because for some reason your bladder apparently shrinks to the size of a freaking grape. Thanks a lot, God. It's not like I need more sleep in my old age or something.
It's not something you live your life to do.
Maybe you don't, but me, I love a good toilet break. I mean, seriously, there's no other room in the house with a lock on the door. No one can bother me. No one can ask me stupid questions like, when are you going to get a real job? And if someone else needs the toilet, now I have all the power. Sure, I finished doing what I needed to do 4 hours ago, but that doesn't mean I should give up my mighty throne just because you're going to wet yourself. You should have thought of that before I decided to watch the entirety of The Lord of the Rings in one sitting on my phone. And yes, it is the extended versions. Otherwise, what's the point?
It's not a highlight of your day.
So I was mostly kidding about the hyper-extended toilet breaks, but some people actually do enjoy some well-earned me time with the pee time. So just because it might not be the highlight of your day doesn't mean other people don't enjoy theirs. But then again, they don't have to pass the countless little plastic army men that you won't stop fucking eating. Those things are really pointy. If you're not going to stop, I would at least consider chewing.
It's just a process to get to the next step. Or is it?
The next step? What the fuck is the next step? And if it's not simply leaving the room, what the hell is the thing that it could be instead? I mean, maybe he's onto something and we have all been missing out. I mean, it's go to the toilet, question mark, then profit. If we can figure out what we're supposed to do with the contents of the bowl to start making some serious bank, yeah, we're all going to be richer than a chocolate mansion.
What about going to the gym? It's a process to become buff, the process to become fit.
Well, that implies that going to the toilet is the process to become shit? I thought it was to get rid of it, but shows what I know. And you know, that's not what I go to the gym for. Oh, no. I go for something far more devious. Something for my own base satisfaction. You all know what I'm talking about. That's right. I am there to watch as people fall over on the running machines and get launched across the hall. That shit is hilarious. Wait, what did you think I was talking about?
What about drinking coffee? It's a process to become awake.
What? No, there are a bunch of reasons to drink coffee. But you know what the main one is? Because people fucking like coffee. I mean, have you seen those fucking coffee aficionados? As much as it's a little, much, some of their toys are kind of cool. I mean, any excuse to buy a shiny new gadget, am I right, fellas? And using coffee to wake yourself up doesn't even work for a lot of people. If you have ADHD or some other dopamine issue, it can actually make you super sleepy because stimulants are weird for them. So yeah, no.
What about driving? It's a process to be able to get to the work.
God damn it, man. There are other places you can drive to, for fuck's sake. Hell, a lot of people literally drive to go absolutely nowhere. They just enjoy the act of driving around. I mean, what do you think racetracks are for? Not everything is a means to an end. And considering the going to the bathroom thing is as open-ended as you said it, sometimes people just go to the bathroom because, people do tend to leave you alone when you're in there, especially at work. We have all needed the bathroom just so we could have to not do something for 5 minutes. I would say take a breather, but you probably shouldn't breathe in there, especially after my nuclear shits. Those things are dangerous.
Where you're going and make the money, and then eventually you'll be able to buy something with the money, go on a boat, and have a good time.
I don't even... What? Getting in a car is the process of earning money so that you can go on a boat to have a good time. That is the most bizarrely specific example. Like, you didn't specify the job, you didn't specify the amount of money, but you will definitely be spending that money to go on a boat. Tell me I'm wrong and that isn't a really weird thing to say. A fucking boat, what the hell?
And that's where God is.
Oh, and of course God's on the boat. I guess he would be. I mean, he follows you into the fucking toilet. He's gonna follow you onto a boat as well as you go into international waters to commit various maritime crimes. Which would make him an accessory to those crimes, right? Oh my non-existo. God is basically the most prolific criminal in the history of ever. I mean, fuck all the murders that he actually did. He's been at every single criminal action that humans have ever done. And if God is always watching, then he's always watching out for the cops. Yeah, we're gonna nail that sucker this time. Now all we've got to do is prove he exists. Ah, shit.
Is God only in those high moments? Is it only when something incredible goes on?
Who the fuck, even in the people that believe that God is both real and again omni all the things, what kind of dumbass thinks that he's only present when you're doing like fun stuff? I mean, sure, I think it's silly to believe in God, but I don't think all believers are actively fucking stupid. Just, far too many of them. And, well, I'm sure the really dumb ones watch your shit unironically, so I guess they wouldn't have a coherent understanding of what all-powerful means, so I take it all back.
That we say, yeah, that's godly. Is God only in Yom Kippur, on Christmas, on Lent, in Ramadan?
Even if you thought that God was only present during the fun bits of religion, surely you don't think he's in the other religion's fun bits, right? That wouldn't make any sense. Why would he show up to something that's not actually about him? That would be like showing up to other people's birthday parties to eat all the cake and take all the presents. A thing I hardly ever do.
Is God only in those big moments? Is he just a supervisor and he only deals with the big things?
Well, again, if he does, then he's definitely having to be present at my shit because they are always fucking enormous. I even had to get a toilet specially built in order to be able to flush them in one go, and so that I don't have to deploy the poop knife. Well, it's a poop buster sword in my case.
Absolutely not. According to my rabbis, it's a huge mistake to say he's a supervisor. It's a huge mistake to say he's not in the bathroom. He is absolutely
not fucking real. So he's none of those things, because he's nothing. Fake things can't be supervisors, and fake things can't be in your bathroom watching you make stool. They just aren't real. Finally, something we can agree on.
In everything, he is everything, and there's nothing but him.
God is the great butt? I knew it. Also, that means God isn't just in your bathroom, he is literally your shit too. So when someone gets mad at you for saying that God is a bit of a piece of shit, they are right to be mad, because he's not just a bit, he is the all shit. That is to say, he is all shit all the time. And to say anything else is to underestimate just how shit he is.
And there's a story of the Frierdiker Rebbe, which is my mentor's mentor, and he was waiting for a train, and
he shit himself and then said, "Thanks a lot, God. You're in my butt, so clearly you made that come out of me, you fucking prick. And now look at the mess you've made on the floor like that. Pathetic."
He started writing some notes for his discourse. He was actually writing out his discourse that he was going to deliver in front of thousands of people.
You know, if he wasn't writing it on toilet paper, this whole thing is just a non sequitur and I will have to disallow it.
And his discourses were known to be like God speaking through his lips. So they're incredibly intense.
So in conclusion, you're saying that your mentor's mentor spoke as God. And because, as you said, God is shit, that means your mentor's mentor spoke literally endless shit. Why am I not surprised?
Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstaff Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the